This told my cousin you better run. Last time he...
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready!
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Blue down. Set, go!
Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
13 yards.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Black swap. Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Back-to-back carries here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
2 yards on the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Fury, yellow. Black, ready?
Looking to throw here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 29.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. Clock. Red. 38.
We'll go with the design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The 42-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 4th down and
Shot.
less than a yard.
Trying to get in on the keeper. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's good for a
So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
A gain of a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Set. Hut. Ready. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to number
That's a
28.
defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. complete beyond the marker.
13
And they get this
yards on
all
the
the way
play.
down to the 16-yard line.
That's another.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of
You know, they
13
call that
yards.
the money down for a
First
reason,
down,
because you're just
Dallas.
simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money
Hold on,
down.
ready?
And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Back at the 19-yard
I know
line.
from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Ready, ready. Black, blaster, six. Set, go.
Back now, pressure coming. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First play is a design run. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set. Ready.
This time looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Complete to number
I'm not going to call this a
87.
must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't
Yeah.
need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into traffic, complete.
13 yards
And
on
the tackle's
play.
made just beyond midfield at the
That's
48.
good for a first
It's a
down.
13-yard play, and that's enough for the
First
first.
and 10 at the
Defenders in the
48-yard
area,
line.
they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front
Number
backward on a gain of
36 on the
4.
carry.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And
Ready,
C,
ready.
most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Working now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the
second down
first
pass.
turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted by the Cowboys.
Already
They'll take
in an
over
early
first and
hole on
10
the scoreboard.
at
That
the
is not what they
49-yard
needed
line.
in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that
Here we go.
momentum
Here we
towards
go.
an early runaway.
10 black. Ready, go.
They go play action on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready, break.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and
Here we
10
go,
here,
set.
looking to add to their lead. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to stop him after he
Number
wiggles his
33,
way
the
forward
ball
for
carrier.
2.
He's
I know
tackled
that
at
may
the
look like a
34
whole
yard
lot of
line.
nothing burger on the
It's a
stat
pickup
sheet,
of
but those are the
3.
kind of plays, that
Brings up
inside
second
run,
and
that you
7.
see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down. Set.
A third down run with Blue. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the
Blue, the
defense.
ball
Nothing gained on
carrier.
2nd down.
The tackle by
It'll be this group's
Kalijah
job
Kansas.
watching the film to find all these
He took
plays. The
gain of
ones
a
that amount
yard.
to really very
And
little
it's
statistically and
third
identify
down.
what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and
Black
6.
Ultra. Claws red. Red, 38. Drill green. Ready,
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Is sacked.
When they were in their
loss of
defensive
6
meetings this
yards.
week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left.
That keeps
And
the
it stays a
score
one-possession
Cowboys
game at 7 points.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting
Unlock
field
line,
position for the
unlock line.
Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
Tyndall on the stop.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard,
It's a loss
Brock,
of a
that is
yard.
not going away
Brings up
anytime
2nd and
soon if
11.
they keep having plays like
At the
that.
46
They
yard
really
line.
need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Back to the well again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. And it's going to be 3rd down.
41-yard line.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on
let's go
3rd.
now. Cow, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Down pass.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game.
Incomplete.
So that brings up 4th and long.
Channing Tyndall on the coverage.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And we're gonna have to pause here.
The
An
Cowboys
injured
take
Buck
over
still
1st
out
and
there
10
and being looked at now.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Check pink. Ready.
Running this one left. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is
Number
stopped, so no
29,
gain
the
on
ball
first
carrier.
down.
The
When you
tackle
rush the
by
passer, it's kind of like
Elijah
tracking down a
Kansas.
runner. That same
No
pass,
gain
same
on the play.
athleticism comes to
Second
life.
and
He
10
looked pretty good hunting his
at the
prey right
20-yard
there.
line.
On the set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Set. Cut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw came out right as the defense got
The
to him.
pass
That's an
on
incomplete
second down.
pass.
Intended
Trying to find
for
his
number
tight end.
81.
And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's third
Kate, it just kind of
down.
feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Red. Yellow. Here we go. 60 red. Smash. Red. Set. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming
Intended
up.
for number 81.
That's a throw at this
Incomplete.
level with so much speed
That
and
is
length. You got to be
3 plays
real
and
careful.
out.
Rarely
It's
do you find a
4th
clean
down.
window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a
The Bucks
return. They're
take
going to mark
over
it a little
1st and
before the
10
20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 6. Panther.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good
The
play
pass.
defensively as that one falls
Intended for number
incomplete.
37.
Safe to
Incomplete.
say there's been an early disconnect
Brings up
between the
2nd and 10
planning
at the
phase
22
and the
yard
execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Complete to number 49.
That one came with a higher degree of
It's a gain of
difficulty.
5.
He had to balance
Brings
focusing
up
on the
3rd
catch
and 5.
while staying in bounds.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go street. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. And that's a win for the pass
The
rush.
pass.
Hit as he threw it, leads to the
Intended for
incompletion.
number
4th down
17.
coming up.
Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate,
It's
it's location,
4th down.
location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Got it. Ready?
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go now. 18, 70 Lion. Hut. Let go. Hut, go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to
first
dial
down
up the
pass.
aggressiveness there like that,
Intended
but
for number
couldn't connect.
81.
2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as
Brings
that
up
one falls
2nd and
incomplete
10
this
at
first
the
half so
20-yard
far.
line.
Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 20. Here's second and 10.
Steel, black. 50, green. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to number
You know, you
29.
compare and contrast stats over the decades,
gain of
Kate. One
4.
thing you see is the
And it's
completion
third
percentages are
down.
through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Third down. Buxton in the dime set defensively.
White, white. Let's go. Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
They'll throw. Third and long. Dump off caught by his back.
The
And he
pass.
pushes it up across the 30
Complete
before
to
going
number
out.
34, Jaden
All you can do
Blue.
is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the
gain of
pass play
6
works,
yards.
but they come up just
It's
an inch or
fourth
two
down.
short for the first down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Set. 52, blue.
Alert, push, alert, push, alert, push.
Rail, yellow. Smash, red. Ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Dallas!
Just shorter.
The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
Cowboys.
And that right
The
there,
kicker
Brock, is a
on board
touchdown
the
I
point
think our
after.
fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have
His
pulled off
kick
and make it
is
look as
good.
easy.
You know, a lot of times you're
Makes the
splitting
score
hairs talking about the
Cowboys
differences between
14,
tight ends and receivers at this level
Buccaneers
because a
nothing.
lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he wasn't chancing a
The Bucs
return
take
there,
over
putting
first
it
and
out
10
of the back of the end
at their
zone for a
own
touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Go, go.
They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And they get him out
The
just
pass.
before he can move those chains,
Complete
partner. It's a
to
gain of 9 on
Corey
first
Horton.
down.
10
Okay, when Bill
yards on
Walsh
the
was
pickup.
implementing the drag
It's
route with the
second and
49ers in the
inches
80s, it sounded
at
the same way as it did with
45-yard
Mike
line.
Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus
60
man on a
Bobcat,
drag route,
60
run away.
Bobcat.
You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Finds him over the middle.
A gain
And they
of
make the tackle at the
17
38.
yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
On the
First
ball.
down.
Buccaneers hustling to the
38-yard
line. They're in the hurry up.
79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Pass play on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
Intended for
it falls
number
incomplete.
36.
Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
The lack of points
It's
and the
second
lack of
down
yards
and
have
10.
just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Ready, ready. Mustang night shift. Hut, hut.
They are throwing it again. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Down 10.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Look, 43 right up. Tight end on. Black shock. 6. Mega. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for CD Lamb.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. Blast, yellow, 22. Set, go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
Check motion.
Ready? Go.
To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
And it's 3.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Shut up. 60. Check go.
Starting this drive with a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Channing Tindall on the
These
stop.
linebackers of today, they are so
gain on the
quick.
play.
They're so twitchy.
Brings
You
up
don't get a
second
body on them in a
and
hurry,
10.
they're going to stick you right at the line of
30-yard
scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
19. Check go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Kick is good.
That one splits the
Makes
uprights.
score Cowboys
And the
21.
Cowboys stretch their lead to
Buccaneers
21.
nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it."
Shut up.
Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again! Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and
Yeah.
recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here.
Black
First and
Ultra.
10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
He'll throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. From the left hash, this is from 47. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Plowing up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey!
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They give it to him again. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That was Micah Parsons making that play. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of
3rd and
3.
short here, trying to
Brings up
pass.
3rd and
Escapes
3.
out to the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Hustle!
Working quickly here.
For a first down.
Panther 60!
First
Nice
down
inside!
at the 47-yard line.
To throw here on first down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Liking 18! Watch tight end, watch your key! Hut!
Give now to the running back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard
That is just a
line.
good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Go!
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Down, Buccaneers.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
The kicker
He
on
sure
for
did.
the extra point.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent
His
right
kick
down the middle.
is Good.
And the Buccaneers get it back to a
Makes the score
14-point game.
Cowboys 21, Buccaneers 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to
The
get it to
Cowboys
what
take
used to be a
over first
touchback.
and
It's at the
10.
25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set!
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set! Red, third, set!
Blue running to the right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards.
You know, it is so refreshing for
And the
these running backs when they have
Cowboys
space to
first
run.
down.
It's hard. There's so many collisions
First and
between the
10 at the
tackles. When they get
46-yard
on the
line.
edge and have green grass, well, the best
Okay,
of them
ready?
take advantage of it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Set, hut. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready. 45. Wide. Set. Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The 28-yard line.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready. Hut. Go.
They'll throw it. Caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Black. 10 cycles. Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's another.
Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Blue. 32. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow. 43. Set.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's just caught along the sideline. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at
That's
the
what you call
42-yard line.
efficiency.
It's a gain
Exactly
of
what you're
7.
looking for on first
Brings
down.
up second and
Textbook.
3.
It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they pick him off again! And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Tampa spends its second time out now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Up the middle, blue. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Ready, ready.
Blue gets the handoff. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready.
Blue here from the pistol. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Need old blue. Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
The kicker
Yes.
for the extra point.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both
His
sides.
kick is good.
That one right down the middle.
Makes the score,
And the Cowboys
35,
continue piling on to this
Buccaneers
lead.
7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
And 19, Tiger, 9. Ready,
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in.
Yates
And he's going to be a
pass.
yard shy of the
Complete
first
to
as they force him out
Corey
after the gain of 9.
Out of bounds
That
at
is
the
a
44-yard
textbook
line.
first down
A gain of
completion.
9.
Sets up
Brings
second
up
and
second
very
and
manageable,
1.
Ready up.
and creates space to take that shot downfield.
ready, ready, go.
2nd down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
We've
and
learned how
3.
valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot.
pass.
Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Check go.
Desperation time here. He's got a man
3
left.
yards.
Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
First down.
Well, that was a big 3-yard
10
gain
at the
because if instead of a
46-yard
turnover on
line.
downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Get up.
Looking in the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
A gain of
He is down to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Working quickly
First and
here.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Torrey Hunter.
Offense in the hurry up
A gain
here.
of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys'
18,
26-yard line.
18, rattle. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down.
Quarterback taken down.
Offense to the line
Let's
fast.
go. Get up. Get up.
A loss of 12 brings
60
up
each.
3rd down.
Warriors, 70. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
Warriors, 70. Left. Check go.
Fourth down, pass coming. That one is caught. Horton has it. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll go down
10
shy of the
more
end
yards.
zone. They mark him at the 4.
Lead to number 17.
Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Ready.
inches.
They are
At the
throwing it
4-yard
again.
line.
That's
The
incomplete on second down.
pass. To
Well,
the
even with the pick
sideline
on that last
and
drive, partner, he
incomplete.
is showing no hesitation
It's now
whatsoever.
3rd down.
Now, in order to
And
play
the
this
30
game, Kate,
yard.
at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on fourth down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains, then take your shots further down the field.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right?
Come on,
Might as
come
well
on.
go for this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Turnover on
Hey, I
down.
get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready, go.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's encouraged down to bounds
Jacob
after that
Blue, the
9-yard
ball
gain, so that's
carrier.
going to make it 2nd and 1.
He's out of bounds.
Well,
at
I
the
think I hear the
13-yard
warning
line.
sirens. You hear them,
It's a
Kate? I
gain
think they
of
just got
9.
quieted.
Brings up 2nd
Because that
and
run
a
right there
yard.
gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on, set. set.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Black 40. Set.
Blue gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Set, hunt.
Now it's Blue. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cowboys started celebrating this win a while ago. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Going with Blue here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Hunt.
Hand off to the back. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up 3rd down.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set. Hunt.
Another carry for him. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
42. Buccaneers 7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Trap 60, Trap 60. Check go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.